Hey guys, happy Monday. Welcome back to my channel. I hope you guys had a great weekend. Today's video is going to be some of my current high-end favorites or products that I honestly think are worth the splurge. I thought it would be good timing because the Sephora VIB sale is right around the corner. And even if you're not planning on shopping this sale, I've been loving these products. So even if you can't get that discount, I still thought, it would be worth sharing my favorites with you guys. So I hope this video is helpful. I'm sure by now you've heard about the Sephora VIB sale, but I'll list the information in the description box below. I am not a VIB ROUGE, believe it or not, so I didn't get to shop the sale last week, so I'm planning on picking up a few things this week. But I want to say thank you to ShopTagger for sponsoring today's video. It's honestly the perfect partnership for my channel because ShopTagger is an online tool that I've been using for about a year and a half at this point, and they've honestly saved me so much money. It's completely free to use. You can use it on your computer or you can download the app for your phone, and basically you save products to your ShopTagger account and it notifies you when they go on sale. So even when there's not like a Sephora VIB sale or an Ulta coupon floating around, ShopTagger can help you save money. So I'll put a link in the description box below if you guys are interested in downloading it. Once you download it, it's so easy to use. All you have to do is install the browser button, and then when you're doing any of your online shopping and you see something that you want, all you do is click it to save it to your ShopTagger account. So let me show you an example. Let's go to Sephora.com because during the holiday season, I always look through the holiday gift sets because some of the gift sets eventually go on sale at the end of the holiday season. Not all of them, but some of them do. So I found this Sephora Favorites Give Me Some Bold lip set that looks pretty, but I don't know if I want to pay full price for it. So just in case it goes on sale, I'll save it to my ShopTagger account. All you have to do is click the button and tell ShopTagger to notify you when there's a price change. You can add it to your list, click save, and then when you go back into your ShopTagger account, it will be right in there. So if the product goes on sale, they'll email you or send you a push notification on your phone letting you know so you can grab it. ShopTagger will also notify you when a product goes back in stock. So if one of the holiday gift sets are sold out and you're trying to get it and you're waiting for it to go back in stock, add it to your ShopTagger account and they'll send you a notification as well. You can arrange your products into categories. I always have like a makeup category, a clothing category, and sometimes a home decor category. And then a fun part, I think, especially around the holiday season, is that you can share your list. So you can share it on Facebook or Twitter or Pinterest. But I think the most convenient aspect is that you can copy and paste the link and send it in a text or an email to someone, which is really convenient if you need to drop a hint to a significant other for some good gift ideas. But it's a great tool because it works with a bunch of participating stores. So chances are, no matter what you're shopping for, you're going to be able to use ShopTagger. So I'll put a link in the description box below. Like I said, if you guys are interested in downloading it, you can download the browser button or you can use it on your phone. They have a really easy app that you can access on your phone as well. So let's jump into it and I'll share my recommendations with you guys. So let me start with two liquid lipsticks that I want to share with you guys. I think there are so many good affordable liquid lipsticks, but there are two liquid lipstick brands that are available at Sephora that I will spend my money on consistently because I just think the formula is really great. So the first one is from Smashbox, and they're always on liquid lipstick. So I have a bunch of them. They have sent me some in PR, and I've also purchased a bunch of them because I really enjoy the formula. I think it's a very lightweight liquid lipstick, and it's very comfortable on the lips compared to some of the other ones, especially because it is a completely matte transfer-proof formula. They have a bunch of fun colors to choose from. They have some nudes, some pinks, and then they also have some brighter colors and some deep dramatic colors. So I think no matter what you're looking for, you're going to be able to find something that works for you, but I really just enjoy the formula. I think it's a lot more comfortable on the lips than some of the other products that I've tried or some of the other liquid lipsticks that I tried, and I think they are worth the money. The other liquid lipstick formula that I really enjoy is from Stila Cosmetics, and it's their Stay All Day liquid lipstick. So I do a bunch of the full-size liquid lipsticks. They repackaged it. I have some of like the older ones, but the newer ones come with like this gold lid. They're really beautiful. The formula is really nice. Again, it is a little bit drying because it is a matte, long-wearing liquid lipstick, but it's a little bit more comfortable than some of the other formulas that I've tried. I think Stila has a really good color selection. And during the holiday season, they always have little sets available like at Sephora and Ulta and on Stila's website. So it's really nice because you can get a bunch of colors for a discounted price. So you can try a bunch of them and see which which ones you love. So this next product is something that I would recommend grabbing during the VIB sale because if you can get a discount on it, it would be nice to save some money. I've been using mine since April, and I actually added one to my cart to grab during the VIB sale. So it's from Grande Cosmetics, and it is their GrandeLASH MD Lash Enhancing Serum. I love this product so much. It has made such a difference for me. My natural lashes at the beginning of the year were so short and so sparse, and I just did not like, you know, wearing makeup without wearing false lashes. But I was kind of getting sick of putting false lashes on all the time, and I felt like they were damaging my natural lashes and they just looked heavy, and I liked them, but they took a lot of time in the morning. So I switched to using the GrandeLASH, and it made my lashes so much longer. I think I have like a before and after photo on my phone, so I'll share it with you guys if you're interested, but this is my second tube. The first one lasted me about 3 months, and then this one has lasted me, I think I started using it in August, so August, September, October, but there's quite a bit left because I kind of switched to using it every other night. I feel like once you go through the initial tube of using it for 3 months, you can kind of switch to every other night, and it's maintained my like long lashes. So I love this. I kind of switched so I can use a little bit less product because it is kind of expensive, but I do think it's worth the money. I'm going to buy another one during the sale because it honestly makes my natural lashes so long and voluminous and thick, and I love it. So I do talk about these next 3 products a lot on my channel, but I do want to share them in this video because they're honestly 3 of my staple products. They're also 3 of the most expensive face products that I currently use. So I think if you can get a discount on them during the VIB sale, and you've been thinking about trying them, I would totally recommend them. I think they're all worth the money. Even if you spent, you know, the full price on them, I still would recommend them, but it would be really nice if you can get a discount. So the first one is from Hourglass, and it is their Veil Mineral Primer. It's an oil-free face primer, and it just goes on the skin beautifully. I don't know what Hourglass uses in their products, but I swear they're like magical, and I know I always say that about like their blushes that I've been raving about lately, but I feel like their ingredients just make your skin look so beautiful and luminous and glowy, but not in like an oily way or a greasy way, because I do have oily skin, and I feel like their products give my skin a really gorgeous like natural luminosity, and I just can't get enough of them. This primer is so unique, and I've never tried another face primer that really does the exact same thing as this one. It's very smooth feeling, very velvety, but it's very lightweight. So I think if you have oily skin or dry skin, you're really going to enjoy it. It just kind of fills in pores and fine lines and creates this very smooth, even base. So when you apply your foundation, it goes on perfectly. So I am a big fan of this. There's also a set available on Sephora's website right now where you can get a deluxe size of the Hourglass primer, and then also a full size of the Hourglass stick foundation, which is my favorite. So of course, my next favorite is the Hourglass Vanish Seamless Stick Foundation. I've been using this for, well, I've been using it for about a year, but consistently I've been using it for like the past 3 months, and it's my absolute favorite. I actually just ran out of porcelain the other day. It's completely like at the very, very end, so I do need to grab another one. I currently wear porcelain over the majority of my face, and then I mix in a little bit of ivory, but they do have a lot of shades to choose from on the website. This foundation is beautiful, and I do think it's more so geared toward people who have normal or dry skin because I find it to be very hydrating. So if you have dry skin and you're looking for like a full coverage hydrating foundation, it's going to be a good option for you, but I kind of make it work. It does break down on my oily skin throughout the day, but I just can't help it. I use it all the time. It's so beautiful. It honestly blends into the skin so nicely, and it gives you such great coverage, and it feels really comfortable. So I can't resist it. So the other face product that I want to mention is something that is expensive, and I know a lot of you guys are just like, I will not pay that much for a face primer, but I totally think it's worth the money, and I get where you're coming from because it is a more expensive product, but the Smashbox Photo Finish Primerizer is amazing. It's such an interesting texture, and I didn't think it was going to be ideal for me. I feel like these face products that I'm talking about are more so geared toward people who have dry skin, but I have oily skin and I've been enjoying all of them. I mean, I think the Hourglass primer is meant for all skin types, but the Smashbox Primerizer definitely didn't sound like something I would love, but I use it all the time. They say that it's a primer and moisturizer in one, and it's supposed to be extremely hydrating on the skin. It honestly feels like water when you first apply it to the skin, but there's something in it that just preps your skin for foundation so well, and it makes my skin look glowy and luminous, but not, again, not oily or greasy. It just looks really natural, and my foundation goes on so nicely. I mean, there's something about hydrated skin that just looks really beautiful, and healthy, and then when you apply foundation on top of it, it just looks really gorgeous. So if you're starting with a good base, your foundation is going to look amazing, and the Smashbox Photo Finish Primerizer is one of my go-tos. So the eyeshadow palette that I'm going to recommend has been one of my favorites since the first time I tried it, and it is from Urban Decay. It is their Naked Heat palette. So I feel like this is kind of a somewhat controversial palette. I feel like all palettes are these days, all makeup releases are these days, but a lot of people just weren't sure about this palette. They didn't know if they needed it in their life because it is another warm-toned palette, and I do feel like Urban Decay was a little bit late to the warm-toned game, but honestly, this is my go-to warm palette. I would reach for this one over the Anastasia Modern Renaissance, over the Too Faced Sweet Peach, over the ColourPop Yes Please. This one is like my absolute favorite. I just really like the colors in this palette. I think the neutrals are very neutral, so you can get a nice, easy, go-to, everyday natural look. And then you have a bunch of red tone shades, but at the same time, they're not overly red. They're not super colorful. They are red toned, but they also lean a little bit neutral. And then you get some darker smoky colors to kind of make your look a little bit more dramatic. The formula of this palette is so much better than the original Naked palettes. And I like the original Naked palettes, but I don't think they compare. I honestly think they did something a little bit different to this formula to make it even more smooth and pigmented and blendable. And every single time I use it, I love it. And I try not to use it as much on camera because for a while I was wearing like so many red tone looks using this palette, and people were like, do you ever switch it up? But I can't put it down. It's just my favorite. I love it so much. So I feel like I don't spend a lot of money on higher end highlighters. I just have a lot of affordable options that I really enjoy, but there is one higher end highlighter formula that I definitely think is worth the money, but it is a little bit more expensive. So I feel like if you want to try one, now is the time during the VIB sale, but it is the Becca Cosmetics Shimmering Skin Perfector Pressed. I really enjoy these. They are just so smooth and blendable and pigmented, and they have some beautiful colors to choose from. I have a couple. I have Opal, which is a really gorgeous color. I kind of like this one for like a day-to-day highlight. It's very shimmery and very glowy, so it's not a natural highlight by any means, but I feel like the color goes well with whatever makeup look I'm going for that day. And then I also have Champagne Pop and Prosecco Pop. These are the ones that Jaclyn Hill collaborated on them, or collaborated with Becca Cosmetics on. Champagne Pop is a really gorgeous gold, and then Prosecco Pop's a little bit more of like a pale yellow gold. I like Champagne Pop a little bit better. Prosecco Pop is really beautiful too. I think either one of them are gorgeous. They have darker shades on the website, they have lighter shades on the website, so I feel like no matter what your skin tone is, they're going to have something that works for you. They are a little bit pricey though, so if you can save money on them, I would definitely recommend taking advantage. Honestly, I think any of the Becca Cosmetics face products, like their highlights, their blushes, their bronzers, are worth the money. I also wanted to mention the Becca Sunlit bronzer. I wear the shade Capri Coast. I've been talking about this so much on my channel, but it is the most amazing bronzer formula that I've ever tried. I am using this so much that like the design in the bronzer is almost completely worn away. I wear it every single day. It replaced my Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer, and it is more expensive, but it's just so beautiful on the skin. It's very blendable, very smooth, and it doesn't have like a sheen to it, but it's also not like a completely flat matte color, so it makes your skin look really gorgeous and just, I guess, like naturally luminous, even though it doesn't necessarily have like a luminosity to it. And then of course the Tarte Amazonian Clay 12-Hour blushes are a great option in my opinion. They have a bunch of colors to choose from. They're very high quality. It was actually my very first high-end blush purchase, and I don't regret it at all. I love the shades Exposed and then also Party. This one's just like a deluxe size, but they're really amazing. They last forever, so I mean, definitely choose a color that you think you're going to get a lot of use out of, because I've had Exposed forever. I have to get a new one, but I just really enjoy the formula. It stays in place really well on oily skin, and I know people who have dry skin really enjoy them as well, so I had to throw these out there. Now that I've shared my recommendations with you guys, let me just quickly run through the products. Oh no! Some of the products that, no! The Hourglass palette that I was waiting on is out of stock. Of course that happened, and my Sephora doesn't sell Hourglass because it's just a Sephora inside JCPenney. I should have purchased that. I'm so mad at myself now. That really sucks because I did want to grab that palette. It's so beautiful and I thought it would be the perfect time to grab it, and it's out of stock. So I think instead I'll just grab like one Hourglass blush for, you know, $40 or $38 and save myself some money. Anyways, let me share the other products that I'm grabbing during the sale. I don't have a ton of products, but the first product is the Tarte Limited Edition Blush Bazaar Amazonian Clay Blush Palette. This one retails for $44. I really hope this one doesn't sell out. it was kind of my second choice between the Hourglass and the Tarte, but I decided to grab both of them. Now, I hope they both don't sell out or I'll be so sad, but this blush palette looks really beautiful. In the video I filmed where I was kind of debating between the Tarte palette and the Hourglass palette, a lot of people said grab Hourglass, but I think more people said grab Tarte, and a lot of you guys tried this palette and you said it's totally worth the money, so I am going to grab that one. Fingers crossed it doesn't sell out or I will be so upset. I'm also grabbing the Tarte Tartelette Toasted Eyeshadow Palette. I do want to grab that one. I don't think it's necessarily a necessity for my collection because I do have a lot of warm toned palettes, but I want to try it out because I'm going to do a warm toned palette comparison and share which ones I think are the best and which ones are the worst, and I've heard good things about that one. That's literally all I'm buying for new products. I might grab an Hourglass blush now that the palette is sold out, and a lot of you guys recommended Mood Exposure to me, so I think I'll have to check that one out. But as for essentials, like I said, I'm grabbing the Grande Cosmetics GrandeLAsh. This one normally retails for $65, so if I can save 20% on it, that will make a big difference. And then I'm also grabbing the Kat Von D Lock-It Powder Foundation. I'm getting 2 of them, which sounds excessive, but I feel like I go through that powder so quickly because it's my go-to powder. It's normally $35, which isn't too bad, but 20% off, I'm stocking up and I'm grabbing 2 of them. And then the only other product that I am getting during the VIB sale is from Chlorine, and it's their dry shampoo, which is so random, but I discovered my all-time favorite dry shampoo. It's from Chlorine, but this one is a loose powder formula. The bottle that I have now has lasted me for like over 3 months. The loose powder formula lasts so much longer than like the aerosol can, and it makes your hair look so much better. I can actually go 2 days without washing my hair. I usually wash it like every day if I wear it down, but if I use that dry shampoo, my hair looks clean enough that I can wear it down on the second day, which is saying a lot for me. So I am going to grab another one of those. I might grab like a Chlorine shampoo and conditioner as well because I really like those. But that's all I'm planning on grabbing. So thank you guys so much for watching. I think this video was a little bit on the longer side, but I wanted to kind of share everything in one video since it's already going up a little bit later than I really wanted it to. But if you guys are going to be grabbing anything, make sure you let me know in the comments below because I would love to chat with you guys. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you have a great day, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.